Chelsea's youth academy system has been notorious over the past decade for producing talent after talent. Some insane wonder kids that have turned out to be ballers later down the line. Chelsea have an extreme list of loanees that they loan out season after season. They get a lot of criticism for loaning out their stars, not giving them a chance in the first team, not allowing youth to develop and grow at the club, and eventually selling them on. It's a brutal but financially viable option, and this year, just like all the others, they have a stacked roster. We are Frank Lampard in charge here at Stamford Bridge, and the Blues are about to experience some absolute carnage. Keep in mind, this is a club famous for FIFA not even allowing them to exceed their squad limit and have their loaned out players be on the books because there's just too many players to fit into one team. Here is the entire Chelsea roster right now. I want to focus on the youth because a lot of these players are in their 50s, 60s, they've got high potential, and they're not loaned out. We've added the likes of Ethan Impadu. He's actually on loan at RB Leipzig, but the game hasn't really registered that he's on loan. They've just permanently moved him there because Chelsea have too many players in their team, and yeah, it's a bit of a madness. Alongside Jamal Blackman, Chalobah as well, he has been added into this team. He's actually on loan at Huddersfield. And the last addition here at Chelsea was Isaiah Brown, who was on loan at Luton Town, and the game just automatically put him there on a permanent basis. I wanted to explore the world of loanings. I never really dabbled into loan signings that much. I'm not really one that likes to activate loan deals, so what I want to do today, I want to put not just all the youth academy players, not only just the wonder kids, but every single player here at Chelsea. I want to put them on the loan list. I want to see what happens and see how many players we can loan out before the game just self-implodes on itself. We're listing up every single player for loan. You can already start to see there are some players on loan like Piazzon, Gallagher, Miazga, Charlie Musonda. That's a throwback. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are. Everyone's going on the loan list. I'm just awaiting a fully packed inbox of hate messages. It's going to get nutty. So hopefully, if you go on to enjoy today's video, slap it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and check out all the social links listed in the description. And I can't wait to get this underway. There's actually so many. We've got nearly half a century of players to work with here. Now that every player at the club has had their loan fate decided, they're all placed on the loan list, and I want to see what crazy offers we can get, how many players we can get loaned out of the club in this transfer window. Now I'm attempting to achieve something bombastic today. I want to ruin Chelsea's loan youth academy wonder kids system. We're taking things to the next level today. It's a variety, honestly. It's a mix of responses as we check our player inbox. Some players, they want to go out and loan like the youth wonder kids, Billy Gilmore, Ian Matson, Borgia, but we've got other players like James, who is just taken so negatively towards this loan list offer. Well, I'm glad that the truth is now finally coming out of, the likes of Tammy Abraham, who wasn't really enjoying his football. Kante wasn't enjoying his football. We've got some other players here. Pretty much, yeah, our inbox is flooded at the minute. It seems like so far, every player is willing to be loaned out of the club at the moment, so that is a good start. I want to find out how many players we can loan out, how many will be successful, what type of clubs are going to come in for the big boys on a loan deal, and just explore this whole loan world with the one and only club that specializes in it. Wow, okay, straight away off the bat, Juventus have come swinging. They want N'Golo Kante on loan. Here I am thinking, all the wonder kids from all the lower tier clubs are going to get snapped up, but okay, our best rated player, highest overall player, we're going to accept that loan deal for a year away in Italy. N'Golo, enjoy your trip. Our second offer comes in, and it's Tammy Abraham on the line. Valencia want him for a year. We're going to accept that. I'm assuming there's going to be offers coming in every single day of this transfer window. There's your confirmation. N'Golo Kante now officially on loan at Juventus. He's going to spend a year in Turin. Here's another offer for Tammy. He seems like he's hot property on this transfer market, as Ajax, the Dutch champions, they are going to get a second bite of the cherry. And we also do have Ruben Loftus-Cheek wanted by PSG. This is only the start of the insanity, as Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he might be headed to the French capital. Here I was thinking that no club would come in on a loan for a high-rated player, but okay, FIFA 20 career mode's proven me wrong. Antonio Rudiger, what a pickup that would be for the London club, and the German might be headed to Selhurst Park. As another deal came through from Portugal, Benfica were after Andreas Christensen. We accepted that for a one-year loan, but some clubs aren't following the protocol. I put Marcos Alonso on the loan list, not the transfer list, Leon. Get your head wrapped around it. Ajax's loan offer for Abraham fell through the cracks, and now Michy Batshuayi is the next striker thereafter. The Belgian Englishman could potentially be headed to the Netherlands. It's two quick-fire double deals. Ethan Impardu off to France, Stade de Reims are after the Welshman, and now Ross Barkley to Napoli. You know the deal, we're accepting them both. It's slightly disappointing that the news tab doesn't even report on these loan signings coming in and out. It is Christensen, Batshuayi, Impardu, Barkley, and Lewis Baker's moves all confirmed. Crystal Palace pick up their second Chelsea loanee player, and we just have to report it like this because, yeah, the transfer news section, there's no loan news section, and this is the only place you can see it all go down. This squad is going to continue to be torn limb from limb. Loan deals are coming in thick and fast, and we're only a few weeks into the transfer window. What are we going to be left with? It's a big one. Our Italian maestro in the middle, Jorginho. Torino have come in on a loan offer for him. They must be counting their lucky stars at the moment, as Sarri's main man is headed back to the Serie A. Ajax have gotten loan hungry for our players right now. They have gotten their second with Fikio Tomori off to the Eredivisie, and now Jorginho's move all but confirmed. We've got clubs again breaking the law. Atletico Madrid, they've offered a big sum for Azpilicueta, but no, that's not how we do things over here at Chelsea. It's only loans from here on out. No such thing as transfers nowadays. It's our first loan offer in a while, a 1-year deal from Porto. It's the first time Portugal have swooped in. The young and upcoming right back could be looking down the barrel of 2 years in a row of loan spells. Alright, they're starting to pick up again. Isaiah Brown, Amiens, a 1-year deal again. That seems to be the trend at the moment, and the Englishman is going to be on the plane to France. It's two loan offers for Alonso. Marcos, he's attracting all kinds of attention from Germany and Liverpool of all teams. Okay, I didn't realize they needed a backup to Robbo. Okay, we'll accept that, and we'll go ahead and accept the Schalke offer as well. He could be headed off to either... Oh no, that was a transfer. I was meant to accept it. No. Hopefully that Liverpool deal goes through. I'm an idiot. I didn't see that. Okay, Liverpool, please accept the loan quick smart. PSG, they've got all the money in the world to throw at the transfer market, but they've opted for a loan deal here with Emerson on a 1-year basis, another player that might be headed to France. Frank Lampard's boy, Derby County's hero, and now the Englishman could potentially be headed to Valencia over in Spain. They've loaned a few of our players so far, and this could be yet another they could add to their team. Yes, there we go. Marcos Alonso. He is headed to Liverpool. The transfer talks broke down with Schalke, and the Premier League champions to be are loaning in Marcos Alonso. What a time. We've reached deadline day, and the offers are still arriving at our doorstep. It's a loan offer for Kepa to move back to Spain. Celta Vigo are after him, and Spal are moving in for Chalobah. So 2 loan deals we will accept. I feel like we've nearly loaned out every player possible. I feel like this transfer window, the younger players that have a lot of potential haven't been shown much love by the smaller teams. And finally, Tino Ajorin, Bohemian FC, for a 1-year loan deal, they are going to take on the Englishman. Yet again, it's one of the first youth academy players that have been loaned out so far. No wonder Liverpool need Marcos Alonso. They sold Andy Robertson in the transfer window. I don't know how you feel about that replacement, Liverpool fans, but it's happened. Ooh, and finally, I can't believe he lasted this long, to be fair. The Scottish midfielder, who just before football got suspended, he was lighting it up for Chelsea. Their fans and their club are hyping this guy up to be the next big thing, and Scotland could finally have a golden boy on their hands. However, he is going to be departing the club in the Eredivisie again, this time AZ Alkmaar. We've accepted that loan deal. Do we have enough time for it to go through? And Gilmore might survive the chopping block. Final list of all the confirmed loan deals at the club. Yes, that's right, Gilmore does survive, as on the last hour of deadline day, his move couldn't be complete. First summer transfer window was wrapped up, and now I can confirm that we have loaned out 18 whole players, full starting 11, and even substitutes combined have made up that loanee list out the door. And it includes some of the likes of our biggest players. I was expecting some of these guys to get more loan spells, but they just haven't been able to pick up any sort of attention, and it's more of our higher rated players that have been taken advantage by the bigger clubs, like Kante out the door. We also have Kepa, Jorginho out on loan, Morata, who was on loan at the start, but Rudiger and Xabi Alonso at Liverpool, also Ajax as well, making the most of this loan deal opportunity. It's still stating that we have 48 players in the top left. Come January, I want to pump these numbers up. These are rookie numbers. I know all these guys down here like Broja and Gilmore have the potential to be loaned out quick smart, so I want to get as many players out the door as possible. Just imagine Roman Abramovich has gone on a crazy rampage to loan out every single player. That's his life mission, and we're in charge of being the main operator behind it. I know, a crazy concept to get a hold of, but just stay with me here. In the off season for the transfer window, on the lead up to January, I thought we we were doing some moves. We were pulling off some big offers as Bayern came in for Christian Pulisic. That deal eventually fell through. You always gotta love Bayern going for the ex-Dortmund players. We had Hudson-Odoi. Every club under the sun wanted him, and he still couldn't accept a move away. They've all been rejected, just like Billy Gilmore. Lavernier, they just came in for transfers, as well as Pedro. And Azpilicueta, he's had offers from a lot of big clubs, all rejected. He's got one ongoing deal with Napoli. January has arrived. We are here, and we have the rest of the squad ready to be loaned on the loan list, and they have potential moves brewing. If you want to see how Chelsea are doing after a loan era of destruction in our transfer window, they are currently in the relegation zone, 12 points, as Burnley just above them. They are 2 points away from getting outside the relegation zone. Aston Villa rock bottom. It has been a season from hell for any Chelsea fan around the world. We're now left with this as Chelsea's best possible starting 11, and you know, when you've got 61 and 58 rated defenders, you're in a lot of trouble. Here are the updates come January though. Kurt Zuma, another player headed off to Spain, and Valencia are really taking advantage. They are loving these loan deals as the French defender is headed off to La Liga, as Tino and Jordan has joined Berry on a one-year basis. Breaking news, Giroud's leaving, not on a loan deal, but for a pre-contract, as Burnley have picked him up on a free. Our first loan offer of the window has arrived, and this time it's Inter Milan. Now that we're in January, can a club finally accept a loan offer? I'm sick and tired of getting all these rejections. No, that is not a line out of my love life. It's a line strictly stated for the video. Don't take that out of context. Wait, did someone just send Giroud to the gulag, or did someone let him know that he's off to Burnley next season? Why is his bar completely red? It's not a good look, Giroud. It's not a good look. A Schalke, the next club in line, looking forward to picking up Gilmore on a one-year loan. It is the loan offer for Christian Pulisic that has fallen through again. What are with all these rejections? How are we going to bounce back from this? Ajax, come in and be our savior. We've had so many of our players get loaned out to you. Can you please just go ahead with this deal and stop teasing us? Hold on. I'm not having this. It's got to be a bug. It's got to be a glitch anymore, or we've exceeded the limit of players to loan out and actually having this team. So I'm just guessing that every deal is going to fall through from now on. I'm not going to worry. Technically speaking, we have 18 players left in this team, so we can't loan out a player because our squad size is going to be too small, despite us having 49 players at the club, and you know, over 95% of them are out on loan. January's over and our loan system is at max capacity. Now let's see what this bare bones Chelsea squad can achieve come the end of our first season. Well then, after we've taken Chelsea's loaning antics to the extreme, we have finished not rock bottom, but second last. Here at 19th, we get relegated alongside Sheffield United and Aston Villa. A total of 18 points, and it was an abysmal second after the season. No hopes of survival whatsoever, and we go down to the championship. Surely now in season 2, every single club are going to be after our players on our loan. Not even a deep little cup run to get excited about, as in the FA Cup, we get eliminated round 4 to Rochdale. I can't think of probably anything more embarrassing than that, and I guess we get eliminated to Spurs in round 4 again. The Carabao Cup this time, 3-0 to Spurs. The Champions League was definitely not a pretty sight, and no wonder why Valencia and Ajax were after all of our players. They were in the same Champions League group as us. I completely forgot. Group H, we finished rock bottom, and pretty much half of those teams tried to, you know, weaken us, so 1 point to the good. And that just caps off an abysmal campaign. Roman Abramovich, I hope you're proud. We've done your loan system some justice. Now, I'm curious to see how our players out on loan have performed, and it's been a bug in career mode for years now. You're not able to see the stats of your players out on loan if they're in a different league. It's dumb, it's stupid, it hasn't been fixed, it hasn't been improved, and we can only see the players that have been loaned out in the Premier League, I do believe, or they've played in the same competitions as us, like the Carabao Cup here with Conor Gallagher, 7 performances. We can see some certain specific stats. Rudiger got 28 appearances, 2 assists for him. Alonso was transformed into the main left back for Liverpool, 56 appearances, 7 goals and 9 assists. That is definitely some stats I wanted access to, and I'm glad we have them. As for the others, they played a major role in this season because they were the only players available on our books. Can't say. We can only see his Champions League performances, 10 appearances, 3 goals for Juventus. And for the others, I'm looking to do this all over again come season 2. We've got a few players leaving for a free, like Pedro and Giroud. That don't mind me, because we're going to be sentencing as many players as possible this season in our championship stint towards a loan spell. It's an accepting every loan offer challenge on steroids. I'm looking forward to doing it all over again and causing some chaos. We've got players returning on their loan spells for season 2. We've got to do it all over again and add everyone back to the loan list. This is going to be a long process, but I'm down for it. I'm having some fun, and this could be something special. In contrast to season 1's responses of us extreme loan listing everyone, we have had a bit of negative feedback back. Besides Hudson-Odoi, everyone just wanted to be honest with us, and they don't think a loan deal is best for their career. I'm sorry to say, guys, but we're still going to accept every loan offer this year. Just because we're in the championship, things aren't changing. First player on the loanee chopping block, it will be Kepa, and Aston Villa swooping in for him. That would be a great deal for the Villains, and he might be headed to the Midlands. I don't know what these clubs don't get. No transfers, guys. I've said it out from the beginning. Why are you offering us money? We don't want it. He's returned back from his Atalanta spell, and he might be on his way to Porto. Again, they're in for some of our players. Mario Pasalic, the Croatian midfielder. Club Brugge have expressed their interest for Reece James, and again, we are going to accept that hands down. Danny Drinkwater approached by Fortuna Dusseldorf. I'm sure he's going to drink lots of water over there in Germany. Aston Villa, they know a deal when they see one. They've spotted a bargain in Mason Mount on loan, so they're going to get potentially their second Chelsea player to join them for Season 2. One of the most promising Chelsea wonder kids that have been added into career mode for 2020, Armando Broja, the Albanian young striker. He's come straight from their academy, and he's joining BCHD Young Boys. I think that'd be a great fit for him. Some more transfer offers for Cesar Azpilicueta, and it's not happening any day of the week. After his success at Liverpool in Season 1, Marcus Alonso, he's been approached by Benfica. We'll go ahead and accept. And Ross Barkley, okay, that's a transfer. We won't do that mistake again. Andreas Christensen again is going to be receiving some loan treatment. SC Braga will pull through for the Danish centre-back. Trevor Chalobah has attracted the first ever Turkish club so far in this loan offer experiment challenge. Başakşehir, I've completely butchered that name, forgive me, and we know the deal by now. We're accepting. I want to just quickly go over our confirmed deals so far. I've noticed we've been receiving so many more transfer offers rather than loans, so it has been quite difficult this time around in the championship to loan out our players. I thought it was personally going to be easier, but career mode, again, for the second time in this video, they've proven us wrong, and we've had a low supply of loanees out the club. Can someone check and see what's going on at Villa Park, because they are on a rampage in the Midlands. Again, they're going to make it a hat-trick here. Ethan Impadu, another loan deal complete. Some more deals to confirm right here. Bakayoko, the man who can never seem to get a break, he is out at Sporting Lisbon. Emerson have completed the move to Benfica on a one-year deal. Miazga is headed off to Belgium, and Anderlecht have picked him up. And again, Aston Villa have gone in for Impadu. Aston Villa are leading this loan deal purge, and I don't know how to feel about this. I never realized this, but Aston Villa got relegated to the championship alongside with us. I completely forgot. I want to see how this game's going to go just before the transfer window ends. How many players of ours do they have in their starting 11? Obviously, they're going to have... No, they don't have Kepa in goal. Well, then, they've only completed all those loan deals to have none of our players in their starting 11. I know there's like a rule in real life where loan players can't play against their parent clubs, but that's not a thing in FIFA. Nah, you can't write this. With 2 hours left to operate on deadline day, Aston Villa approach us. A loan deal for Jorginho. This could be their 4th of ours. Do they have enough time, though, to get the deal over the line? I'm not too sure. I'll go over our confirmed loanees out the club, but that could be a game changer. And Besiktas, last hour of deadline day. Yeah, you're a bit too late on that one, but we'll accept it either way. The last few deals to get over the line, we have Christian Pulisic. Finally, he's been begging for a move out. He is headed off to Boca Juniors, I believe that is. Kovacic has joined a brand new revolution in midfield for Sporting Lisbon. He goes over and joins, I believe it was Bakayoko. The Portuguese outfit, chucking an Aston Villa. Chalobah has made his second move to Italy. He is going ahead and join Benevento. Charlie Musonda goes out on loan to Mainz, and Dusseldorf pick up Tammy Abraham. In comparison to our first attempt, we've only managed to loan out 17 players in comparison to 18, as Frank Lampard's side is now looking like this. We've got a starting 11 comprised of some decent players. We've had some big boys remaining at the club. They are on the books. It was looking shaky for Jorginho in the last few hours of deadline day, but he has managed to stay loyal to Chelsea. Kante and Morata have had no offers, and I think the transfer window has been just kind enough for us to have a decent enough side to compete for promotion or even get first place. The career mode gods have been fair to us here in season 2, so let's see how Chelsea perform in the championship. We've had some post-transfer window drama right here. We've had a loan deal thick and fast come in. Aston Villa, they're turning into the big tech Chelsea. Chelsea's second team, as our promotion rivals continue to weaken Chelsea. They're taking advantage. Royal Antwerp are going to pick up Alvaro Morata. That's probably the weirdest loan deal I've ever seen. They're all joining once the January window opens, and Sheffield United have gone ahead and acquired Billy Gilmore. This is how we're looking at the halfway stage. After gifting Aston Villa all of our loanee players, 4 or 5, I can't keep track now, we are going head to head with them at the top of the championship tree. They are on top with 76. We have racked up 68 points, and we might be seeing a return to the Premier League despite all of our loaned out players and and a playoff spot is well and truly very likely. 2 seasons have gone by and we've been trigger happy with our loan spell system. We managed to just miss out on automatic promotion back to the Prem by 1 point. We finished 3rd, qualifying for the playoffs alongside Nottingham Forest, Leeds and Charlton. It's Aston Villa, the freeloaders, that have finished 1st by a mile. It's one more match to decide our fate. The most expensive game in football, Nottingham Forest and Chelsea fighting for promotion to the Prem at Wembley in a promotion playoff final. And hey, look at our boy killing it for Aston Villa. We have gifted them the league title as Mount grabs a Player of the Month award. This is our team headed into battle for this chance for promotion. Can we finish off the video on a high? Can we get promotion back into the Prem despite our lone chaos? And here it's a 2-0 win with Barkley getting a double. Jorginho missed a penalty, but the Englishman bagging a brace so that we confirm our promotion back to the top flight. Frank Lampard's done a madness. As soon as we tried to ruin everything, he has still gotten results out of this club. Now this is definitely going to work. I want to see what the stats were like for the Aston Villa players that we loaned out. Mason Mount with 21 goals and 7 assists for Villa. Rudiger managed 5 goals from centre back. We have Kepa with 27 clean sheets and 1 assist. They seem to strive at Villa Park, and again, it was another championship side, Sheffield United, backing Billy Gilmore, who also did appear here and there. As we go down the extremely long list of players that I wish we could see the stats of, but it's just not possible. Well, there you have it. That's what happens when you loan out as many players as possible, and we've done it with a team that have been notorious for it in the past few years. We've just continued on their legacy here in FIFA 20 career mode, and we've managed to do quite well for ourselves. We've seen some crazy offers go through, rejection after rejection, Aston Villa and some other clubs just taking full advantage. And today's video was pure insanity. The Chelsea accepting every loan offer challenge, the loan system experiment. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you did, make sure to smack a like on it down below, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications so you stay up to date with all the content coming out on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, the links are in the description. All the social links you need are down there. As always, I've been BCHD. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.